told, this is how it looks. It's a 4-3-3.
Yes, and the importance of this formation is not to allow the midfield three and the attacking three to become too detached from one another. If that happens, then pressure can quickly be applied via the counter-attack, and you can be exposed defensively. So compactness can't be compromised, and you need talkers in this team. You need leaders and people that are willing to organise things very quickly.
Well, we're underway. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
The fella you're looking at, Peter, Achraf Hakimi. I think one of the better offensive fullbacks anywhere in the world. He's very much the modern fullback. He was a winger, moved a little bit deeper, but he still has that passion to get forward. And we know it's backed up by a great engine and occasionally an eye for goal.
Olise!
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save.
El Ainaoui. Moved on forwards. Camavinga. And it's played forward. Looking here to chip it through. And it's hoisted clear. Cherki. Unahi, that's a sharp pass. Camavinga. Hernandez. And here's Mbappe. Riyad cuts out the pass. El Ainaoui. Hakimi. Diop. Oh, can he get onto this? Konate. Gusto. Konate. Camavinga gets over and intercepts. Mignon, long ball by the goalkeeper. Oh, good spread. Dembele. A heavy challenge. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Konate. Camavinga. Diop. El Ainaoui. That's really well manoeuvred. Well timed, excellent interception. And it's Diaz. Ainaoui. Shot a goal! Could be danger here. Out of play for a goal kick. Dembele, great defending, strong and determined. Dembele, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And he cuts out the supply. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Mignon sends that a long way. Rabiot. Mbappe. Hernandez. Unahi. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Gusto. Rabiot. And here's Olise. And that's an excellent interception. And reclaimed it in a trice. Oh, super find. Brahim Diaz. Upamecano tries to clear. Rabiot with the clearance. He's having a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Morocco have found chances hard to come by, so that's perfectly understandable.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Brahim Diaz. And it's El Ainawi. Oh, that's neat. Chance to deliver. Shapes to shoot! Goal! Morocco! First blood drawn. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Morocco make the perfect start. They are already ahead. Camavinga. Rabiot. Cherki. Olise. And the finish! Riyad forwards and with intent. Konate. Cherki. Camavinga. Camavinga played over towards the opposite flank. France have got it back and they'll have another go. El Ainawi gets good distance on it. And it's Gusto. Caresses it through. It's out for a goal kick.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And here's Dembele, tries to cross. Diop can get it clear. Can he spark a counter here? Oh, Red, nice interception. Konate. And that's put paid to a promising move. Dembele. Can he get onto this? Calmly anticipates. Olise has given away a free kick. Diop shifted upfield. Yep, it's a corner. Oh, what a climb! just off target.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Camavinga. France are already trailing here early on. They cannot afford to let this get worse.
Well, I would say that they've only got themselves to blame, Peter. They've been caught cold.
The message is clear, none shall pass. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And here's Mbappe, Cherki. Looking to break at pace. Brahim Diaz, a probing pass. El Ainaoui chooses to go back. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Nice control. Cross from Hakim. Header comes in! Blocks! That's really good defending.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. And they've got rid. Mbappe. Cherki. Elise. And the shot! They've played it short. And here's Mbappe. Chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Elise goes short. And it's there's the shot! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Riyad is there, and he can get that clear. That's a good run down the left. Konate. Camavinga. And here's Dembele. Chance, surely! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Camavinga. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! It's a loose ball. Oh, they could be caught out here. And it's... Oh, shooting chance! And that has been clubbed away. Upamecano. Cherki. Oh, great play! Olise! Oh, split-second reaction.
Olise clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Getting this one clear. Forward it goes. He's onto it in a flash. Olise. Ambitious ball here. And a chance! Had a swing, but it wasn't to be.
Mbappe really needed everything to come together then at the precise moment. Not easy.
Played out to the right. And it's Hakimi. Cherki. El does really well to win the ball there. Clipped into space. It's come to nothing. Oh, there's a probing ball. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Been cut short. Aim forwards. He's gone for a throw-in. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Konate. Konate. Cherki. Unahi wins the duel this time. Brahim Diaz, spread out to the left. That is lovely. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Unahi. And it's played forward. Brahim Diaz. That's tidy. So who's he picking out? Camavinga, gently done. Upamecano. Moved on forwards. Hernandez. Oh, played through for the wide man. Mbappe! Real chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
They can counter here.
It speaks for itself, doesn't it? Best left there.
Elise proves too strong. Brahim Diaz. Hernandez makes the interception. Driven forward. Oh, can he get onto this? Hernandez shifted upfield. Always onto this. It's Dembele! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Dembele actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Riyad, he's gone direct here. Upamecano, forwards and with intent. Rabiot. Konate, played towards the other side. Hernandez. Mbappe. And here's Camavinga. Cherki. Gusto gets across him. Riyad can get it clear. That's really well manoeuvred. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Cherki. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Chance! It didn't come off, but an audacious effort.
Well, you've got to admire the confidence and the agility. Wasn't too far off either.
Unahi aimed forwards. He's shifting through the gears here. That's really well cleared. And that's been won straight back. Gusto. Hernandez. Camavinga. Hernandez. Upamecano. Rabiot. Mbappe. Cherki. Camavinga. Cherki. And here's Mbappe. Chance for a shot! Decent enough try.
Mbappe is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Nahi. And that's it. There's the header. And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, he certainly got to the ball well enough, but the rest didn't quite come off for him.
Camavinga. Upamecano. Well, they've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. Konate. Gusto. Cherki. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Olise with the short one. Out towards the flank. Cherki. Gusto. Lovely, now then. Oh, it's come loose. That's good play. Cross needs to be good. Up towards the front line. Upamecano cuts it out. Upamecano. Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. Nawi forwards and with intent. Mbappe. Nicely intercepted. Riyad. Moved on forwards. Well, they could break here. Hernandez gets across to intercept that. Rabiot. Out to the left it goes. Mbappe. Cherki. Brahim Diaz. France are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. And they've got a throw. Gusto. Rabiot. Cherki. Olise tries to thread one through. And it's played in. And back out it comes. Rabiot. And it's Hernandez. Hernandez proves just a little bit... Mbappe! Gusto. Showing good feet. Olise. And the shot! Hakimi shifted upfield. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Camavinga. Cherki. France ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Do have a chance to counter here. Unahi. Elainawi. And it's played forward.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Konate. Gusto. Upamecano. Konate. Rabiot. Elise. And it's Gusto. That's very neat. Gusto. Now here's the delivery. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Camavinga. Cherki. Gusto. Gusto puts across him. Riyad gets it away. And it's played forward. Camavinga. Rabiot. Gusto. Cherki. That's really well manoeuvred. Mbappe. Tries a deft little ball. Gusto. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And that is out of play. Cross goes in there. Well read, and the danger is averted. Diop. That's a lovely, neat pass. Olise. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. And it's Gusto. And here's Olise. Cherki. Camavinga. And here's Dembele. France have a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Olise! And it's been taken short. Oh, it's come loose. They get a throw in. Hernandez with the delivery. And that has been cleared. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
We're already back up and running after half-time.
France really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
And here's Olise. Dembele. That has been knocked clear. Played out wide. Cherki. Rabiot. Camavinga. Hernandez. Camavinga. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Gusto. Olise, and the shot! It's in! The second half sparks straight into life. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Now that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
France grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Both teams having to rewrite their plans and start from scratch here. Plenty of food for thought for both managers.
Dembele. It's Hernandez. Cleared away. Now that's well seen too. Konate, Camavinga, Mbappe, and here's Dembele. Oh, he's bustling through. Olise! Goal, France! And the comeback is complete. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up soon.
Morocco can make their change now with a break in play. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. Well, here is the raid we were told to expect. Hakimi moved on forwards. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Camavinga aimed forwards. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken. Can and get it clear. Rabiot. Olise has his eye on that match ball.
Well, I think he's got a great chance of ending up with a match ball, provided he doesn't get too carried away with his own personal target now. As long as he keeps working for his team, he should be fine.
Olise plays it short. And he's there to clear it. Out to the right. Cherki. And here's Olise. And Olise! He's done very well to get to that.
Olise is offering a wry smile there.
Here's Camavinga. Brahim Diaz was only too happy to help out in defence.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
No question, that's a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. Hakimi attempts a clearance. And it's Camavinga. Hernandez. And here's Mbappe. And he's well positioned. Chance! Out to the right. Camavinga. Camavinga. And he goes crossfield. Gusto. Cherki succumbs to the pressure. Brahim Diaz. Brahim Diaz shifted upfield. Cherki. Olise. Camavinga. Camavinga, gently done. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but... And there's the shot! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Hernandez. Cherki. Gusto. Rabiot aimed forwards. Gusto. Great challenge, time to perfection. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Lovely passing, lovely movement as well. And now the breakaway. Adli moved on forwards. Lovely pass. Can he finish? Great effort, beautifully taken.
That's a great effort. There was very little back there to indicate what was coming.
coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, it very much looks like this defence has learned from its errors now.
Hernandez. And here's Mbappe. Well, that's a good ball. Riyad, long ball upfield. Cherki. And it's Gusto. Oh, nice touch. France have hit a quick-fire double here and are 2-1 up. Up he goes! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Adley, oh, good spread. Hernandez getting this one clear. And here's Brahim Diaz. Goes down, but nothing given. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Konate. Gusto. Camavinga. And it's played forward. Adley. Played out to the right. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Mbappe. Mbappe. That pass has been well intercepted. Adley. Very nicely done. And it's Adley. Hit into the middle. That has been knocked clear. And he has been fouled there.
That's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
It's Dembele! Climbs up big! Well, the ball's come loose here. And another try! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Camavinga. Hernandez. Camavinga. Upamecano. Cherki. Mbappe. Great work on the overlap. And that is not finding anyone. Short changes him with that pass.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Olise in acres of space out wide. Nice interception, well timed. Dembele hits it! That's a half-decent try.
Dembele certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
That's really well manoeuvred. And he cuts out the supply. Cherki. Cherki. Olise. Hernandez. Camavinga. The interplay was really good, but that's where it stops.
The 1- and 2-touch football that cut through the middle was a joy to behold. Talent and technique of the highest standard.
Cleared away. And it's Camavinga. Rabiot. Olise. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Now then, what's happening here? He is already on a yellow. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Well, he's asking for trouble, Peter. With this urge to nibble away, I think the ref is spelling it out for him now.
Mbappe. Adli wins the duel this time. Gusto. Rabiot. Ball is over the line. Camavinga. Oh, what a ball! Takes a shot! And he's there to get it away. Hernandez crosses. Too long and over the line. Adli forwards and with intent. Can he latch on to this? Can he finish? Sticks it away!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
Complete awareness. He understood what was needed And he executed it smoothly.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. Killer pass, perfectly delivered.
This is quite a battle.
Well, there's a genuine sense of tit for tat here, Peter. Neither side seems willing to back off here. This is a terrific watch.
Hernandez, aim forwards. Cherki. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Aimed in towards the centre. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. Alainawi clears it away. Camavinga. It's Hernandez. Now who's going to be first to this? Rabiot played out towards the right wing. Gusto gets a cross in. Adli. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Hakimi goes forward. Out to the right. Hakimi. Now then, the ball's come loose. And he's heaved it away. Ball's gone out of play. Hakimi. Played into space out wide. Brahim Diaz. Mignon claims it without any fuss. Brahim Diaz. Hakimi. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Oh, good spread. Hakimi plays it in. Tries a shot!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Gusto. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Gusto. Konate. Camavinga. Over to the left. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Camavinga shifted upfield. Olise. Out to the left it goes. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. And it's played forward.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Mbappe knocks it out wide. Decent chance! This is gone, that's a foul. Well, he knows very well that he is already walking a tightrope.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Well, with him already been on a yellow, he should know much better than that.
Olise!
France really are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Moved on forwards, and here's Dembele, and it's Gusto. There are a few waiting for it, and he shoots! Goal, France! And they're back in front.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
France go into the lead.
You have to credit the desire we've just seen here, Peter, the desire to stick to your task and keep on chipping away. Some might have backed off, but not this lot. This is very impressive.
Hernandez. Mbappe. Oh, it's Dembele hits it! It's in! And surely that clinches it! There really is no way back now! He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
France take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Cherki. Olise. Well timed, excellent interception. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Danger averted for now. That's really well manoeuvred. Mbappe. Konate, Cherki, Camavinga, Upamecano can get it clear. Rabiot, great defending, strong and determined. Brahim Diaz. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. that! He's got himself an absolute peach. Back within one! They have them in their sights again! That was beautiful. Something close to genius. Morocco get themselves back into contention.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
Konate. Camavinga. Konate. Upamecano. Mbappe. It's Hernandez. Camavinga. Cherki. Rabiot. So what can they make of this? Brahim Diaz. Brahim Diaz with the foul. Oh, a delicate chip through.
Morocco really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Konate. Rabiot. Olise. Gusto. Olise. Gusto. Deflected behind for a corner kick. So here comes a substitution.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
It's a threatening ball. And it's Gusto. And here's Olise. Hakimi, gently done. Now, what about a counter-attack? Upamecano. Doué. Camavinga, shifted upfield. Mbappe. Dembele.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Doué. Konate, aim forwards. France, moments now away from seeing this one out. Konate. Camavinga. Gusto, chasing after it. And it's Gusto. Crunching tackle. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Elanawi. Now it's Adley. Oh, that's a nice ball. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Morocco really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Camavinga. Olise. That's really well manoeuvred. That is a great pick-up. Dembele!
France really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Rabiot. Doué. Camavinga. Rabiot. Upamecano. Hernandez. Delivery from him. It's a mighty effort!
France nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Hernandez. Upamecano. Rabiot. Konate. Moved on forwards. And he's managed to beat absolutely everyone. We have got changes here, from both sides in fact.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy. There's only one word for this, it's baffling. That team needs to figure out where the ball needs to be, and it's not there.
Keeper's got good distance on that. And it's played forward. That has been cut short. Gusto. Konate. Doué. Oh, it's Dembele. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And that is a little undercooked. Digne. Digne. And here's Mbappe. Camavinga. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
He's had a shot! Hakimi with the clearance. Camavinga. Oh, this is a goes for a shot! Rabiot. Here it is, crossed in. Not offside that time. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Rabiot. Upamecano. Rabiot. Konate, forwards and with intent. Gusto. Camavinga. Konate. Doué. Upamecano. Mbappe. Camavinga. Digne. Mbappe! Riyad gets rid without sophistication. Oh, nicely intercepted. Digne. Mbappe. Camavinga. Digne. Oh, played right into his path. Now it's Mbappe. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Hakimi, and that's that. France have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. The end of the game. Reflections?
Well, what a difference a half can make, Peter. And the second half saw this team full of courage and energy. It's very impressive how this team turned it all around.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.